Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll try the run. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Dogs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Clark. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, and I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading, bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He's got it on the right. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Leaves it with the running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Clark. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. give to the running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground game on the left. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd and eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Texas.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Looking for room, it's White. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught in the backfield, it's Arrington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
They get the go route outside, and the quarterback was just licking his chops. He looked outside, he saw press man-to-man coverage, and he knew he had to win. If he could just be accurate with the throw, that was going to be an explosive play. You just could not draw that up any better.
Firing to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. This is a designed run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8th. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. Calls his own number. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Lost, the defense is wide open. Racing down the left side. Attack. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got loose, it was all over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The run to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
They'll give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
He's looking to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
This offense has a second down play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorn! How about that D coming up with a play like that? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Owens. Quick completion on the out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Using his legs, it's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 14, Georgia 7.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for third in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7.
At the 16.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following, get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The give to the back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He now has 53 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. He wants to go deep. And the ball is intercepted. Trying to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have their footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Makes the grab. It's Clark. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Owens. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Line getting set on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Wide receiver shows motion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Now, Texas.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Texas 17, Georgia 7.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Georgia.
First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quarterback keeper. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Speed behind center cannot be stopped, and the defense really can't even contain it.
No, and especially when the offense coordinator knows how to use it. You got a quarterback that can run like this, use him early and often.
And right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Owens. It's complete to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The RPO, it's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They go to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll immediately call timeout.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They believe they can run right here. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Throws to the back. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Texas offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Makes the grab over the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing a negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Across the 25. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Owens. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. With the catch, it's Clark. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man and they convert. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Second down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Owens. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback will audible. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it completely.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
On the run, it's Clark. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
At the 26. 3rd down coming up.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the 1st.
Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 28, Texas 17.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by 11 to Western Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 30. To the 10-yard gain.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give out of the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a 1st down.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. On the move. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Gain of 2. And 1st down for the offense.
And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, I'm the OC, I'm the head coach. I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Paul, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but still counts as a sack.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it.
Pass on 2nd down.
to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Back to pass, it's Owens. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Dialing up a second down pass play. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Motion from the offense. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Georgia.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Owens. It's complete. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out.